You listen to me, Swafties. You don't just wake up one day and decide you're in love with someone because they baked you a pie. You're in love with this podcast because we're amazing. And the pie is just a bonus.
But no noises from Matt.
No, I'm trying not to this week.
Very conscious these days.
He is, yeah.
Oh,
Hello. Oh.
What? When did you turn into Carry On?
Yeah.
Oh, matron.
So the pie is obviously the big reference there. I'm trying to think of what.
is it?
No?
Not really.
I would not focus primarily on that. It's not American Pie, if that's what you're asking.
No.
Is it? It must be a rom-com.
It's a rom-com.
Is it an 80s rom-com?
No.
Okay, he goes for 80s rom-coms. So you don't choose to love something. Is it a 90s rom-com?
It's not a 90s rom-com.
Here we go.
2000s?
Naughties.
Oh, yes, it's a noughties.
Okay.
All right.
I don't know if either of you have seen it.
No, it doesn't.
It doesn't
Go on.
jump.
No, tell me more.
Do you want me to tell you the character name that says it?
Yeah.
Cat Ellis.
No, that does ring a bell.
Oh, does it?
No, not to me.
It
Not
might
clear on
just
that
be
one.
something that sounds from something else.
Shall I tell you who plays Cat Ellis?
Yes.
Yeah.
Deborah Messing.
From the early 2000s, is it the wedding date?
Oh my goodness, Matthew. Yes, it is.
Deborah
No, I've
Messing.
never seen it.
It's got Dermot Mulroney in it.
It has, right. It's You
I
Listen to
have
Me.
seen that. That's a
Yeah.
mum film.
Yeah, it is a
That's a mum
Oh,
film.
yeah. It says, you listen to me, Nick. You don't just wake up one day and decide you're in love with someone because they baked you a pie. You're in love with me because I'm amazing and the pie is just a bonus.
There we go.
Mm-hmm.
So there we go.
Yeah.
Well done, Matthew.
Where'd you get these from?
Well,
I've just thought I'd ask.
Well,
Because
this specific week, he may have done some extra research on quotes.
well, no. That was a good
there we
link,
go.
but I'm not going to use it.
Okay.
I originally started by finding a list of quotes, and now I flip it.
Okay.
So I think of a film.
The list of quotes find you.
I think of a film and try and find a quote that works inside the script, sort of thing.
Fair enough. Okay. Yeah.
So yeah, but basically, Dominic, what you won't understand is preparation.
He prepares.
Where
he
does this
watches
come
as
from?
many Tom Hardy films as possible.
Well, Dominic, interesting that you say this, but I wanted to play a little bit of audio of some feedback that we received based on one of our listeners, Dan.
Yep.
He's got a little umbrage with you and your last top 5 films that choices with a memorable toilet scene. Are you ready?
Yep.
Let me make sure I get this the gravitas it deserves.
Hi, Matthew. Long-time listener, first-time caller. Just to say, I was disgusted by the falsehoods propagated in the most recent episode of Top 5 Films That. There was a claim made that the lawyer in Jurassic Park was eaten whilst having his trousers around his ankles. That's not true. He's clearly wearing shorts. Anyone can see he's wearing shorts. I would suggest that anyone who's done even the most basic amount of homework would know that. And to be honest, I would expect your brother, having submitted that as one of his films, to at the very least have checked. So from now on, if you could please reassure me that that will take place. Thank you. Yours, Dan, not from Delaware.
Right. Now, all I need for Dan, Dominic,
Yeah.
is a little guarantee that you've done your homework this
No,
week.
because I don't have as much time as Dan. Clearly, he's got too much. It's too much time when
You can't start going
Come
out the
on.
fans. Come
I've just
on.
done it.
He's
I've
one
just
of
done
our
it.
3 listeners.
I know.
Just
Bye,
say
Dan.
you're going to do it and then pretend to.
Yeah.
Come
well,
on.
No, I did my homework. I just didn't rewatch the whole film or rewatch the whole thing.
You told us he pulls his trousers down.
I'm pretty sure it wasn't just me, so I feel like I'm getting very much picked on for no reason.
I don't remember picking the film, though.
No,
No.
but
I remember
the
not
scene.
believing you and then thinking, okay, you must have done your research. You seem very, very...
I thought you at least
I said I'm
rewatched that
pretty
scene.
sure. I'm pretty sure. I never said I'm 100% sure. Dan, never said that.
Oh, God.
Oh, God.
Yeah, you've upset me, Dan.
Oh, what? Because you haven't done your research?
What?
You've been called
pick
out,
on
haven't
someone
you?
else.
Pick
No
on
one
someone
else
else.
picks on anyone else.
Dan, I openly would take any sort of criticism like that, and I would just try and make me better and use it appropriately. Dominic clearly can't take constructive criticism very well.
Is that what I'm calling it? Is it? Okay.
Well, it's not a witch hunt, as you're seemingly saying.
Yeah, it's always comments always about me. So yeah, I think it is.
Maybe you might want to self-reflect on that.
No.
Okay.
No.
Don't change, Dom.
No,
So-
never will.
Tying nicely in with what Dan said, and Dan, one of my favourite messages we have received by far.
It is a great message, Dan. I'll give you that. Yeah, fine.
We still no contact from Delaware.
What?
No Delaware contact.
Delaware,
Come
are
on,
you?
Delaware.
Oh no, that is
Yeah.
not it. But we have had a significant spike in a Southeast Asian country.
All right. Southeast Asian.
I've gone for that. Yeah.
Thailand.
No, not a million miles away.
Cambodia. We're
Oh
popular
no,
in
we're not
Cambodia?
that close. Okay.
Okay. Philippines.
No, Peninsula.
I'm-
Did I say a word you don't know, Dom?
No, I'm just
Okay.
this is very much Matthew's
Malaysia.
thing. I'm just leaving it.
Well, no. What would be on the tip of Malaysia?
Singapore.
Yeah, Singapore. We've had a little spike in, and a single listen in another Central American country.
We're ploughing through Central America.
No, I mean that's
One
using
listen.
the word quite strongly.
Are we going?
A much bigger,
Mexico.
correct, Mexico.
I thought we would have Mexico.
No, I thought that as well, but
Do now.
no,
Well, there you go.
people don't cross the border from Texas across. But there we go. So I thought I'd just enlighten everybody that we are slowly getting
Yeah.
around the globe.
Buenos dias, Mexico.
Yes,
I think that's right.
No,
I questioned myself as soon as I said it.
I think it was more the looks on our faces
Yeah.
that did it. Okay, so let's go straight into the icebreaker.
Mm-hmm.
Dominic came up with this one, so he must be well prepared.
I did.
If you could visit any location from a movie, where would you go and why?
Dominic.
Well, I don't have to go first.
Do you not?
I created the question.
Okay, so while we give our answers out, Dom's going to prepare.
No, I've got them. Obviously, clearly, that hence why I came up with the question. But
Okay.
yeah.
I'll give you an answer. So my
Did you work backwards, or did you?
No, so I thought of
What,
places.
start at the place where you don't want to be,
No,
and
as
then
in,
get
like,
to the point where you
what's
do.
on your what's on your bucket list? Where do you want to go?
Oh,
and
sort
what kind
of.
film? Yeah.
But
Right.
I didn't even think like
I
that.
think I've been to the places that I've watched in films that I really wanted to go to. I think I've been
Name.
Vegas. Vegas always looks good in films. It's not quite as good.
It's
in
not
person.
quite as glamorous.
It's not. They shoot it very well. But don't get me wrong, Vegas was great fun. It's just not quite. It looks a little bit more concretey when you get there. And the other place is Central Park in New York.
I feel like you've been there, don't I?
I have
thought
been
you
there. I have
No,
been
you
there.
have. That's what
where
you said.
this
Well,
is
no,
the
that
start of
is-
the.
Well, no, I thought you meant just been for the first one.
No, I've been for both.
Okay.
Both. I couldn't really think of anywhere that had struck me as I had to go there since. Mostly because most films, I mean, like you might want to go to New Zealand for
That was one of mine. Yeah.
Lord of the Rings.
Lord of
Yeah,
the Rings,
but
Hobbits and
weirdly,
stuff.
I don't want to do the like Hobbiton tour
No.
where it's a bit commercial. I just like the idea of the scenery's nice out there.
Mm.
But yeah, so I put that on my maybes. Yeah, you picked up on one of mine.
That's it. That's my two. They were the two that sprung to mind.
Okay. Do you want me to go, Dom?
Yeah.
No,
No,
I'm happy to go if you want me to go.
Oh,
he's prepared now.
he's thought of another one.
He's thought.
Oh, come on. We always pick on him. Come
You
on.
do always pick on me, but that's not the point. Well, I've already. I went backwards, and I was like, I've always wanted to go to Japan. I've never been,
Mm-hmm.
so I went for kind of the Tokyo and Kyoto vibe. So there's obviously Tokyo is Lost in Translation,
Yes.
and then Kyoto is the scene in Inception where he's in. I'm trying to think where.
I've still not seen it. It's on my list
Okay,
of
fine.
things to watch.
Right at the end, when his
Right at
When-
the end.
when he spins the thing. Yeah,
He's in.
I can't tell you more if Jeremy's not seen
Okay.
it. I'm not going to see it, but
Yeah, I don't want to spoil
they're
the
in
twist.
Kyoto. They're in a temple essentially.
Right.
In one
Okay.
of those scenes. Yeah. And also, I've always wanted to go to Hawaii, and I found out that actually the Jurassic Park is actually filmed in Hawaii, not
Not in San
I've
One of them.
heard
one of them.
Hawaii is not going to live up to your expectations.
Yeah.
What about Forgetting Sarah
Also,
Marshall?
I would have gone there. That's where I was going
Yeah.
as well.
Yeah.
That looks
True.
like it. That was. Yeah. That looks slightly
There
rough
must be
around the
loads,
edges.
right?
I think.
Because I think there's There's also Christmas Chronicles. They're in Hawaii, I think, as well.
All right.
Yeah.
Well, I put, not that this is real, but I put
Tatooine. Yeah.
I put I'd love to see the house on the cliff edge in Venezuela from Up
Oh, right.
at Paradise Falls.
Paradise Falls.
Right. Okay.
Okay.
But I didn't know it had to be a
No,
real
it doesn't have to be real.
place.
Doesn't have to be real.
But the next one is a real place, just because of the film of Secret Life of Walter Mitty
Oh, I nearly picked that one, yeah.
in Greenland, where he's like skateboarding around. It's pretty cool.
I thought it was Iceland, but
Oh, it might be.
I think it's Greenland.
I don't know.
Well,
Anyway,
I did a little
Dan?
bit of research in it, but
Dan,
Dan,
if you can,
if you can send us a voice note as to whether
Yeah.
I'm
No.
right or Dominic's
But-
wrong.
yeah. But anyway, yes, no, I agree. When it's just he's doing his it's not a skateboard, is it?
It's a longboard.
Longboard. That's the
It's a
one. yeah.
longboard.
Right. I've not seen the film.
What?
I also had
No.
Oh, I think you like it as well.
I own it on DVD. Actually, I own it
I
on Blu-ray.
own that.
I own it on Blu-ray, but I've
Did
not
you
watched
just
it.
say that?
Mm-hmm.
I own that.
I do own that.
Okay. Right. So let's move on. Top 5 films that we use the presidential elections to select,
Oh,
if you're not
yes.
listening to the extra. Number 43, top 5 films that features the best quotable line.
Yes.
Thoughts, please.
there were quite a lot.
Well, there are.
Yeah, no, but as in I struggled to find my number 5 kind of things kept going in and out, but essentially I just picked the ones that I initially thought in the end because there were so many. I just went for the ones that I thought, that's what came to my mind straight away.
So I thought, I'll do some research. And
Is that a dig? Or is that just
no, it's not a dig, not yet.
Oh, you're just taking it to heart
No.
now, Dominic.
Yeah. So I thought I'd do some research and think, are there any that I can't remember off the top of my head? And then when you have a look at lists of best quotes from movies, they're all from movies that I haven't seen and probably won't seen because they're all from, I don't know, the 1950s, 1960s or previous. And
You're being non-specific, but I appreciate that, just in case anyone's
am.
picked one.
I am. So I'm thinking, I was thinking, well, I don't really want to pick any of those because I want to, it's a quote. If it's the best quotable line, it's one that as soon as I'd say it, people would recognize it or might even say
Agreed.
it if they heard it.
I'm going to go even further than that.
Oh, okay.
Because I had a bit of inner turmoil. Because I have excluded any film where I think there might be multiple lines from that film that you would quote. So my thought
mine's the
pattern,
opposite.
my
No, I
thought
did not.
pattern on this is not that I could quote lines from it because it says the best quotable line.
Yeah, so the best
So my
one.
thought was, if I gave you the film, you would be able to repeat back the one I've got in front of me.
Yeah,
I think so.
I'm not disagreeing with that.
Oh, are you ready for this? Because
no, because
there are multiple in some of these. There is one of
there's
these. There is
massively,
one
yeah.
of these. I will say in my 5 that I could understand if you went between 1 or 2, but I still think the majority of people would say the one I picked.
Well, my number 4 is probably got about 20. So
No. I couldn't pick that.
yeah, no, that's what I mean.
Oh,
but I'm
okay.
saying I have just because
Well, we'll
there's
find out.
so
won't we?
many, but there is one particular. But yeah,
Okay, who's taking the honour then?
Shall I go first? I
Go
don't
on,
think I've
Matt,
been
go on.
first for a few weeks.
yeah, all yours.
Right, my number 5. 1975.
Oh,
Blimey. Okay. Well, I've seen it.
Yep.
Okay.
12A, 2 hours, 4 minutes, 8.1 IMDb.
1975.
8.1.
Yeah, 1975.
Go on, a bit more. That's,
Okay, adventure, drama, thriller.
A 70s adventure drama.
Yeah. Now, I reckon the reason this is number 5, there are a couple of lines in this movie, but
I
there is
feel like
definitely one line in particular that you will know from this.
So when you name the film,
Yep.
I will say the quotable line
Yep.
you have picked, not any other.
Yep.
Okay.
Yep, I'm pretty sure. Right, what shall I give you? I'll give you some character names, shall I?
Yes, please.
Let's have Police Chief Martin Brody,
Ooh.
Matt Hooper, Quint.
Quint. That's
Yeah,
a
you
very
should have got
specific.
that.
Yeah.
That one I'd have got it on that one.
Of course, you got it in front of you.
It's a film that won 3 Oscars for sound editing, score, but was sound editing and score, and was nominated for Best Picture. It is
75.
regularly parodied. It is a film that is very regularly parodied, including a film that I've already mentioned one on my list, which was a parodied in part of Kevin and Perry Go Large.
What?
Yep. We have been...
What, Eyeball Pool?
No, not Eyeball Pool, but that film. We have been on a ride that is based on this movie. All three of us.
What? A ride? Oh, but you're going to have to go through them all now in my head. But
Okay.
like,
The famous line itself is an ad-lib. It was an ad-lib. It was not written in the script originally.
This is going to get me now.
go on, I can't.
Hold on, we've been on the ride.
When we were in Florida.
Yes. We've been on the ride that is dedicated to this.
Oh, I reckon
Go on, Jim.
I know. And I reckon I know the quote as well.
Yes. Oh, so, yeah, go on. What do you think the quote is?
We should have brought a bigger boat.
That's exactly what it is.
Oh, yes, fine. Right. Yeah.
What's the movie?
Jaws.
And the quote is, "You're going to need a bigger boat." It's actually one of the quite commonly misquoted. So you're going to need a bigger boat.
Ah, then it's not the best quotable line then, is it?
Well,
if
it
it's
is.
commonly misquoted.
Absolutely it is.
No, you just contradicted yourself there.
There's plenty. There's
Loads of
plenty.
people quote this incorrectly.
Yeah.
To be fair, I can't think of another line
No,
from
exactly.
that film. I'll give you that.
No.
So.
That's
Ah!
how about There's Some Bad Hat, Harry?
No.
That's from the end of TV shows. It's one of the production companies, I think. It's one of the little things they have at the end. So yes,
There you go.
it is Jaws. It is Jaws.
So, for those people who haven't seen Jaws, Matthew.
Well, Shark, who they nicknamed Bruce, on set. I mean,
I was about to say.
yeah, on set,
Or
basically
in Finding Nemo.
terrorizes Amity Island. And the reason it's number 5 is, although I think I've seen it twice, I probably couldn't tell you much other than a shark sort of attacks everyone a lot, and they try and get it, and it's a big shark.
From memory, there's quite a lot of build-up as well. That bit's only kind of a small element when you actually
There is. There's
it?
like the town mayor is called Quint, and basically he doesn't want to shut the beaches because
Mhm. He
it's a
doesn't
touristy
really, yeah.
place. And as far as I can remember, which I would say it's been a good decade, possibly 2, since I've seen this movie. But that line, if I said that line, you'd know it was from Jaws.
Yeah.
Yeah, okay.
Which is why it is 5.
yeah.
He's reluctantly sort of nodding at me.
I agree that is
It's a good line.
the line everybody would quote, but it is misquoted, as you just said.
Yeah,
so.
but the misquote is
it's
it's still
not a
going
very
to be.
good quote. Then,
We're
is it?
going to need a bigger boat. You're going to need a bigger boat. It's not much of a misquote.
Okay, I'll bear that in mind
Yeah.
for anyone else in the future who's going to give me a terrible quote. Right.
Right, that's my
Dominic?
number 5.
Dominic, you or me?
You.
Okay. My number 5. We are talking 1999, PG, 1 hour 58 minutes, 7.1 on IMDb.
I'm sorry, I'm just laughing at the fact that you rarely go above a PG. Most of the thing, like, it's great. I'm just saying, it just makes me laugh.
What do you mean? Hold on, I'm
you
now
don't really
checking
watch
through
any
the rest of my
15s.
films.
He doesn't really watch films that are slightly...
I've got a 15.
Yeah, that's probably
Yeah.
comedy though.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's what I mean. Yeah, carry on.
Yeah, nothing scary.
No, it's just it's huge. Em.
Most horrors are 15s. Like, it's only the really
I've got
gory
one
ones that are 18.
15, a couple of PGs, a couple of
Sorry,
U's
you
today.
keep going. You
Yeah.
don't have to defend
No,
yourself.
No.
There's nothing to defend. I
Wow,
was
we're
just
all
saying.
on the defensive today, aren't we?
I was just pure. Clearly, just
I
saying.
feel like you're just avoiding trying
Yes,
to
yes,
guess.
sorry,
we are.
sorry.
Right, 1999.
PG.
Can we have the genres?
You can. Comedy.
Yeah.
Drama. Romance.
Comedy drama, right? So rom-com.
I would say it was a rom-com, yes. Not
99.
a com-rom.
Okay.
Is it?
Oh, he's going straight in.
Yeah.
What, with the quote?
Well, I'll
or-
go with the quote. Is it? Show me the money.
No.
Oh. Is that about 1999? Might be earlier than that.
Earlier than that, isn't it? But
Might
can we
be.
have a bit more,
Yeah,
please,
give us a bit
before
more.
I jump in? 250 with you.
You can. I don't know what you want because I don't want to give
Plot.
away.
Is there a
quote?
plot? Is there people?
Is the quote too obvious?
The quote you would be the one that you would.
Okay,
you might
good.
not. You
Is
might.
it the
You might
only
not say
one?
the extent. I think so. You might not say the extensive line, but you definitely know the beginning of it.
Any taglines? Any?
I can tell you that this line was also ad-libbed
Right. You know.
by the actress who says it. and yet is perhaps the most iconic moment of that rom-com. What if I told you...
Maybe the actress? Too obvious?
No, far too obvious.
Right.
I can give you character names, but you'll get it.
Oh, okay.
Well, William Thacker.
Oh, no. William Thacker.
William Thacker.
That's a character name.
Yeah.
That's a character name.
That's
Oh,
just
hang on.
registered very
No.
strongly in my head.
But it's the woman. It's the woman.
It's not, because I searched this up because I thought it was the same name.
Oh, right.
It's not A Knight's Tale.
No, I know.
That's all I thought.
That's William
Just then.
Thatcher.
No.
No, that's me gone. I thought it was that. I was in there then.
Thacker. Can you give me another name?
No. The other character, most popular characters are Bella, Spike, Max, and Honey.
Oh. Why are they...
Oh.
Without giving you the person who says this.
Yeah. Can you give me an actor or actress in this that is not a main character? William Thacker.
Tim McInerney?
Tim McKelney?
It's like McInerney. Now, you know who he is, but...
Tim, you're going to tell me what film he's in?
What's he in?
I almost got there.
Tim McKelney.
Reese fans?
Right.
Making it easier?
Notting Hill.
Right, and what would they say?
I don't know. Hang on.
It would be, is it I'm just a girl looking at a guy?
Standing in front of a boy, but yeah,
that's William
asking
Thacker.
him to love her. And it's Anna Scott is her character.
Yes, it is.
So yeah, I've picked Notting Hill because memorable line, memorable part. Didn't know it was ad-libbed, but there you go. And obviously it's about a guy who meets a celebrity, if you will. And
She's definitely a celebrity in this.
well, she's a film star.
Yeah, she's basically herself, isn't
She
she?
is. I was about to say.
She pretty much plays herself. And, you know, they start a relationship, but then it's not as easy as it apparently looks. And the inevitable, there's good times and bad times.
Well, if it's the plot line, it has to have a dip, doesn't it? It has to have a dip
exactly.
before it comes back again.
But yeah, that's
God, I can't remember when I've last seen that.
that's my number 5. I like a very good scene in it, which is when he's walking down, I want to say one of the markets.
It's Notting Hill. Notting Hill Market,
It is
surely.
you're
Yeah,
right. I don't know why I said that. And he goes through all 4 seasons.
That's right.
In
That
one
is
shot.
good, yes.
But isn't that showing the passage of time without her?
Yes.
And
Is
he owns a
that
bookshop,
after she's... Yes.
And I feel like Al Green's playing at the time.
Yeah, that sounds right.
How do I mend a broken heart? Oh
That
yeah.
sounds right as well.
Yeah.
Please don't shoot me down, Dan.
That
Dad
does sound
from
right.
Paddington. That's what he's in it.
What? Is he? No, he's not.
Yeah,
Vaudeville.
he is. He makes a
He's his
faux
friend.
pas when he's at the dinner.
He
At the
doesn't
dinner
know
table,
her, does he?
No.
And it's Alice.
He says,
from-
"How much did you earn off of your last
That's
film?"
right.
then?"
Yeah. He doesn't recognise who it is.
And she's like 20 million. He goes, "So you're doing quite well then."
Right. Yeah.
Yeah.
Honey. Now I'm getting all the characters in my head. It's very good.
Yeah, thank you very much.
Nice one. And that is the main quote in there.
Yeah, no doubt. You can't name me another quote, probably.
No. You're right.
There's a bit where
Probably
Reese
could
fans,
somewhere, but not one I
there's a
know.
bit where Reese fans opens the door
And he
again,
starts
and he
flexing,
starts
doesn't he?
flexing.
Yeah.
Yeah, but
I
I
can't
can't remember what he says afterwards. There's a
No.
funny line afterwards, but it's not as memorable as the one I gave you.
It is not. No, you're right.
Very good.
Right,
Number 5.
Dominic.
Standard rom-com from Jeb. Nice.
Yeah,
Yeah,
but
right.
it has
That one is definitely
ticks the
rom-com
box.
as well, not com-rom.
Yeah, and it
Yeah.
has one quotable main line.
Didn't the title doesn't say one quotable best line,
It
by
says
the way.
best.
It says best.
Yeah, but I would argue it's not the best if people are choosing between
You can have multiple.
multiple. No, I
As long as it's
disagree.
the best from the film. Anyway,
Well, let's see if you get mine then. There you go.
Yeah,
Right.
I'll have to have seen it first.
You've seen it.
Oh, here we go.
100%.
Oh, good.
1988.
Oh,
God, you've gone very early.
I have, yep.
Keep going.
Okay. 132 minutes. 8.2. Action thriller.
132 minutes.
2 hours.
You've gone for the minute length rather than 2 hours and 12 minutes.
Yeah.
Right.
Action thriller.
Right.
Oh,
There are now there are 5. I'm just checking the dates. Yeah, there are 5 films in this kind of franchise. It's a franchise. This is the first one. They've got worse as they go along. From
first
1988 all the way
action
through
film.
to 2013. Yeah.
What rating did you say it was?
it's not sporting.
8.2. It's not sporting. No.
Okay.
Action
No,
thriller.
sorry. I meant certificate. Is it 15? 18?
I haven't
PG.
actually got that.
Oh, you haven't got it.
No, apologies.
What would
No.
you say?
15.
Okay.
He's nodding.
I'd definitely
Picking
say
up.
15. Actually, well, I don't know. Back then it could have been 18, but yeah, 15.
1988. Okay.
And 5 of them.
Give me more, please.
I'm trying to think of without giving it away massively.
Can you describe when the quote happens in the movie?
Well, no, I'm not going to. It's based in a fictional.
No, hold on. Can you or will you?
I won't.
Okay.
Okay.
The
Doesn't know.
no. I'm pretty sure
Yeah,
it
it
says it more
happens
than
in
one
the
time.
film. I can't remember.
It's based in the fictional place called the Nakatomi Plaza.
Oh, I know.
Got it,
Hold on.
I know
What?
the film.
Yeah, but he's going to go for
Well-
Yippee-Ki-Yay,
I am going to go for Yippee-Ki-Yay.
Nice.
but he does say that
There are quite a
multiple
few that-
times.
Yeah, that's what I mean. That's
Does
what
he?
with different people. So
Ah.
he mentions one of the people at one point. Yippee-Ki-Yay, Mr. or something.
And then there's quite a few, but
I
that
thought
is
it was
the
right
number
towards
one.
the end, doesn't he say that?
Well, there's multiple towards. I'm pretty sure he does it more than one time.
And we named the film. We just named the film as Die Hard.
Die
right?
Hard, correct? Yeah,
Is there
'Cause there's
5
like-
of them now?
Mm.
yeah. Die Hard 2.
Is there
Oh,
only
bless
5?
Rangers.
I would have thought there's
Live
well-
Free or Die Hard, and then A Good Day to Die Hard.
Die Harder. Is that one of them?
I think that's
So
Is that
second
4?
no, I don't.
Wasn't one of them
Die-
4.0?
Live Free or Die Hard, and then
Okay.
Good Day to Die Hard. It depends. I don't know. Maybe they changed the name, but I'm pretty sure Die Harder was like Die Harder, wasn't that one? Isn't
Die
that
Harder,
isn't
was that a
um,
parody?
Kevin Hart.
That's Kevin Hart, isn't it?
Right. Okay. Okay,
Yeah.
that makes more sense.
So there are other quotes, but I think, as you quite rightly say,
No, that is the main
Yippee-ki-yay,
one. That is
mother-
the best one. That's the one that I would think of if
Yeah.
I said that one.
or there's another one which is like, "Welcome to the party, pal." And he says that as well. But anyway,
no, I'd have gone with Yippee-Ki-Yay.
Yippee-ki-yay MF.
yep. Mother.
Yeah.
Thanks, Dom.
No,
Yeah.
no, I'm just saying that's what I'm I'm not
Yeah,
saying it.
Dom going straight down the line with, I'm just going to say it.
I've purposely not put the full word so I don't say it
Oh, okay.
as well.
Because you have
just
to
'cause I
read
will.
whatever you say.
I will write it. Yeah, I will read
Say
it.
whatever
He's
you
Ron
read.
Burgundy over there.
Yeah. And that is my number 5.
Very good.
Die Hard.
Good choice.
Math, your number 4, please.
My number 4 is a 1995 film.
1995.
Okay.
Did I just have a 95?
Uh,
No, I didn't.
ooh,
But
no,
there
I
we
haven't
go.
got it.
It's
No.
it's a PG.
Oh, Matthew, you always go PG.
It's 2 hours and 20 minutes long, and it is 7.7 IMDb. It was nominated for 9 Oscars and won 2.
What? Okay.
It won for sound and editing, by the way. It was nominated for supporting actor, supporting actress, screenplay, visual effects, score.
And you haven't told us the genre yet.
The genre is adventure, drama, history.
1995.
95.
History is
History.
lamed.
I can tell you a tagline for this one.
Oh, nice.
Oh, yes,
So
please.
the tagline is "Failure is not an option," which is also another quote from the film.
95.
So this
History.
is one of the taglines. The main
Oh.
tagline is also
The quote.
the quote, which is So 1995 adventure drama history.
It's not like space related, is it?
It is space
Is it
related.
Apollo 13.
It is Apollo 13.
Hold on.
You
What's
joking?
the quote then, Dom?
Wait, I'm now putting back on myself. Wait. Houston, we have a problem.
That's exactly what it is. Houston, we have a problem.
Okay.
I can't tell you
I'll
anymore.
accept, Matthew. This is good so far, people.
Could you name another one?
Failure is not an option.
No, that's not
No,
a quote.
that's
No one's
not.
remembering that.
You don't think anyone's remembered that one?
No, everyone is going, Houston, we have a problem.
Yeah, Houston, we have a problem. You said that. Say the film. That's what thing, and everyone quotes it. You say Houston, and people will finish that by saying we
Yeah.
have a problem.
If you say Whitney,
Yes.
people will go, Houston, I've got a problem. Yeah.
Yeah. So I was thinking about this one the other day, and I was thinking about. I was going to give you a clue about. There's a guy with measles that doesn't have measles. Do you remember that?
Yeah, he
Oh.
does. Yeah.
So it's Gary Sinise's character can't go up into space.
Oh,
But
is
he's
that
the
right?
reason why
Okay.
they can.
He's the reason why they got home.
They
though.
got home.
He's the
though.
reason why they got home. So he didn't have measles, but he did. But he didn't.
He was
and
wrongly
the-
diagnosed.
Nice bit of trivia for you. So that line, Houston, we have a problem. Who says it?
It's not Tom Hanks, I assume.
So
but-
Tom Hanks did say it
Oh, okay.
because Jim Lovell in the movie said it, but that is not who said it in real life because it's a quote. It's an actual real life quote. It was said by Jack Swigert, who was one of the other astronauts on board.
Played by who in the film?
I want to say Bill Paxton.
Okay. But you
it
don't
could-
know.
No, it could be Kevin Bacon.
Okay.
It's one of those two. It was Ned Harris, but yes,
No, because he's not up there.
because he wasn't up there.
No.
Yeah. But yeah, so that one.
Another classic Tom Hanks film.
Yeah, I know, with a great line. That, like I said, I could rewatch that film quite a few times as well, and it's still, even though everyone knows the overall outcome,
Yeah.
I think it still does very well to build the tension and to keep you watching and make you concerned, despite the fact you know the outcome.
Yeah, it's actually just reminded me that there's lots of similarities between that and The Martian.
I was going to say
Yeah.
exactly the same.
They have to create something at some point to resolve something.
You've seen Gravity?
Yes,
That's
Oh
good.
no,
Seen
I haven't
Gravity.
seen that. No,
Oh, that's good.
is that
Nice.
Sandra Bullock and George Clooney?
George Clooney.
that's right.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Not the same, obviously, on the same lines, but other than the fact that it's in space. But yeah.
Yeah, great film. Really like the Houston, we have a problem. Very quotable.
Very quotable.
Very quotable.
Ticking all the boxes so far.
So,
There we go.
Jeremy, what's your number 4 best quotable line?
Okay.
We don't have to give us that yet. We'll
No,
work
no,
on
I
it.
won't. I almost just said the film outright because you've put me off there. Right, my number 4. 1969. You. 1 hour 39 minutes. 7.2 rating on IMDb.
Okay.
You. 69. Is it a Disney?
It's not a Disney, no.
It's even less than a PG this time.
Yeah. What's the genres?
Action, comedy, crime.
What?
Action, comedy, crime, Universal, 1969. So it's not Disney.
No,
It's not animated, but the genres weren't animated.
No.
no, action, comedy, crime.
But it could be like it's not like Bedknobs and Broomsticks.
No, it's not Bedknobs and
It's not
Broomsticks.
like one of those. It's
Hmm.
crime though. That's not crime.
Crime. Okay. A little bit more. Any
Do you feel it's a
or-
crime film?
There is an element of criminality in it, yes.
Okay. Yeah, can we have some characters or something?
Yeah.
I think you might get it if I gave you some character names.
Okay.
Okay.
What about actors? There are actors we might, I suppose we either know or we don't.
There are some very famous actors in it.
Right.
Um,
Are they child actors in this?
there's
or
a
are they-
there's a tagline I could give you:
Yes, please. Yep.
"Get in, get out, and get even."
Get in, get out, get even. Oh,
No.
No.
Out.
oh, it's,
Is it like a bank thing type?
Go on.
That's good.
So it's
So it's
robbing.
stealing
So it's
something.
robbery.
Stealing
That's the
something
criminality.
to
of
get
it.
something back that they believe is theirs.
So it's a heist.
Right.
It's a heist film.
It's definitely got a heist element. Yeah, a prominent heist element.
I'm trying to think of the quote.
With a quote. I know. That's what I'm thinking.
The quote is prior to the heist element. It's through a sort of, I suppose, a montage scene.
Italian job or
It
something like
is the Italian
Oh.
job,
Ah, well done, Dom.
that. Oh,
and
you gotta blow the
therefore,
bloody doors off.
Exactly. You're only supposed to blow the bloody doors off because I can't think of any other line in that.
I can't remember what that was.
That's when there's like a mini montage at the beginning.
I suppose there's
Not at
only
the
one.
beginning, halfway through when
So they're
we're planning.
preparing
yes.
for the heist and planning, and they need to
There we
blow
go.
the doors off, but it just blows the whole thing up.
I can name another quote.
There's a
No,
quote
you
right at the
can't.
end.
Right at the end, yes,
with
there
the
is.
gold.
Yeah, with the gold, where he goes, right, I've got an idea. Is it something like that?
Or is like
I see you're unsure.
nobody move or something. There's,
No,
there's
I
other
think,
stuff like that.
I think
but
I've
yeah.
got an idea. When all the golds
I think you're right. It's very close to that if it's
It is.
not.
It is. But yeah, I couldn't tell you. I
And they're
don't
on
know
the
the
edge,
quote.
aren't they? They're on
are.
the edge, like tilting.
But
back
yeah,
and
for
forth.
those people who don't know, it's obviously they're pulling off an elaborate gold heist in Turin, I think it is, in Italy.
Yeah.
And, well, first of all, the Mini Cooper plays a prominent part in this and
Does.
what it's most famous for. There has been a remake, which I know Dominic would have definitely watched, with
Yeah.
Mark Wahlberg.
Mark Wahlberg.
Charlize Theron. Yeah.
Oh, was it?
In it? That's right.
But yeah, I couldn't give you the names Michael Caine, Benny Hill, because you pretty much...
Benny Hill in
Oh my
it.
god, I didn't know
I've
that.
Yeah,
forgotten.
Benny Hill's the professor in it, yeah.
Yes, he is.
And Noel Coward's in it as well, but... yeah,
Remake's got a huge cast as well, saying
Mm.
actually, isn't it? But
I'm not sure I'd say Benny Hill's a huge cast, but
well, no, I know
Well,
he is. Like,
yeah,
the name.
internationally,
I don't know. We're British, so
He was in
yeah.
Jitty Jitty Bang Bang as well.
I mean, yeah,
That's all I've got in my head.
Which actually works with the minis. Go really
It
quite
does.
quick.
Well,
Yeah.
there we go. That's
The
good,
only
though.
other
There you
famous quote I could think was, and I will add this in now, which I didn't want to use, is this is the Self-Preservation Society.
Mm.
But I refuse to
Nah.
include any quote that was part of a song.
go. Yeah, no, I agree.
Because it's
Yeah.
not a quote then, it's a song.
No, you know,
And
for
it was
the
part
song.
of a chant in that film.
Is that the bit where they're in prison? Or because it is
Yeah,
isn't
when,
Michael Caine's
um,
character in prison at the beginning, and there's the governor.
Yeah,
or
Noel Coward is Mr. Bridger.
Mr. Bridger. Thank you.
And he's in
He's
the clink.
He seems to run it, despite the fact he's obviously in prison.
Yeah, but
Is
he's
that
got all the facilities
everything
he
he
could
wants.
need.
Yes.
Yeah, yeah.
Yes,
There
that's
we
a good
go.
quote.
Yeah,
I didn't
fair
think of
enough.
that one.
No,
for
I
some
didn't
reason.
either.
There you go.
No.
But I can't think, as I said, of anything else when I think of the Italian Job. People would quote that.
They would quote that, and it's quoted a lot in other things as well.
Yeah.
Yeah, well said.
Parodies, mostly.
Can't
Yeah.
think of any off the top of my head, but
No.
I'm sure it is. It's been mentioned in things like Mythbusters, I'm sure.
yeah, probably.
Yeah, there we go.
Right. Are we on your number 4, Dom?
Yeah, my number 4. This has got a lot of memorable quotes in it, I
Good,
suppose.
good.
But
I'm up for those. I'm up for this.
I
As long
still
as it's
think,
the
I still
best
think
one.
there's one. I
What's
still
the
think there's one that you kind of sit.
Best one. So
Well,
I'm with Dom on these.
No. I'm with Dom if I say
That
that's
one
the
first.
only one that people are going to say when you say this film name.
First one.
Yeah,
it might not be the
yeah.
only.
Okay,
Alright.
yeah. It's the prominent one.
Give us some info.
Depends on the mood, I think. Depends on which one
see,
you're
look,
going
we're
to say.
backtracking.
Yeah, well,
now.
give us some info.
Okay,
Give us some
fine.
info.
Okay, 1990.
Okay.
1 hour 43. I've changed it now because I went for minutes last time.
Okay,
Have you got it?
I've got a 1991 hour 43.
7.7.
Yeah, I've got this one. Higher
What
up.
number?
Number 3. So it's my next
PG.
one.
Oh, so actually that's
We can do it now if you want.
You can do
is
it
PG.
together.
We can. Right.
So you must agree that there's one prominent.
I think there is one.
Yeah, I think there is one as
Or
well.
maybe we've got a different quote, but I don't
Can
think
I just
we
say,
do.
Dominic always moans that he never
Yeah, we've paired
never
up.
pairs.
Yeah.
You better high five if this is correct and you have got the same.
Yeah,
Okay.
true.
Can I?
So, I was going to say, oh, go on.
I was going to give some clues with just some random words for this one.
Oh, well, I'm intrigued. Go for it.
So my random words were toothbrush,
Yes. Okay. Oh, yeah. Yeah.
polka.
Toothbrush and polka.
They're good, right? These are good. These are
These are
good.
quite good, actually, yeah.
I know
Are
this
you
is
just
two.
thinking off the
No.
top of your head, or have you got them written down?
The Grinch.
Yeah.
But it's not the Grinch.
No.
Easy.
Yeah. What other one do I go? Micro machines.
Hold on, are we in festivities with Dominic again?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Did
Well,
you?
what do you think it is?
So is this the other one? You
I
had-
did it. I said there were. Say what it is, and then I'll tell you.
So hold on. You last time had the Home Alone 2
yes.
Not Escape from New York, which keeps hitting my
Lost-
head.
Lost
Lost in New York.
Yeah.
And now you're going Home Alone.
Correct.
And Matthew, you're going Home Alone.
Correct.
There is actually 6. Yeah, I said 5.
Is the best quote.
That's
No,
not a
no, it's
quote.
not.
He's not saying
What do you mean
anything.
that's not a quote?
He's not saying anything.
The best
I
quote.
can still write that.
I've got.
Capital A,
But
A,
should-
A, A,
should we
A,
say it at the
R, G,
same
H.
time?
Should we
or
say it at
not?
the same time?
I
Yeah,
don't
yeah.
know, it depends.
Go on. 1,
1,
2,
2,
3. Keep the change, you filthy animals. Yeah.
Yes. But there
Debatable.
are so many.
The fact that we've both gone for the same quote from the same film, that is definitely the quote. And the interesting thing is, that's not an actual film. Angels with Filthy Souls. was
No,
the name
yeah.
of the film in it. Based on the film Angels with Dirty Faces.
There we
So-
go.
But not actually. And I was going to give you the fact that the character that said it was called Johnny, who's played by Ralph Foodie.
And there you go. And there we go. And the tarantula.
Isn't he
the
talking
tarantula was
to?
real.
Is he talking to Aces?
No.
Johnny,
It's-
don't do this, Johnny.
Johnny is talking to, I think he said he
Oh, I
smoked
can't-
Aces.
Oh, he smoked
Oh, I can't
Aces.
Is that
remember.
what he
Yeah.
said?
I'm
He
not
definitely
gonna- I
mentions
don't know.
Aces
He
because
does.
they look at each other and he goes Aces.
Yeah. I've got some random facts on that one.
Yes,
but yeah.
please.
Do you know what? That's weird, right? I'm
The
not
pi-
sure I'd go straight to that quote.
What quote
would
would
you
you do?
do
Other
then?
than the
Alright,
R, which
apart
isn't
from the
really a
R,
quote.
that's
because
not a
that's-
quote.
On the
If
spot.
I said to you,
On the
what
spot.
film was this from? You could name too many films.
I'd probably name Home Alone straight
If
off.
I didn't do the hand grab on the face, then you wouldn't know.
Okay, so you're going to argue
There's
my
just-
gesticulation
Yeah,
is
yeah.
okay.
Which is
Go on,
would,
what-
would be
another
part
one?
of the quote. Go on, another quote then.
Of what?
Of Home Alone. Another one that's memorable. A quote.
What his granddad says to him
Yeah,
No,
what
it's
at
his
the
uncle.
very beginning.
It's his
Is it
uncle.
his uncle?
Yeah.
Okay.
Look what you did, you little jerk. Or there's
I wouldn't go with that
the
though.
most popular one
Or
is
what the,
you're
what the French call
les incompetents. Yeah, that one.
I'm
that's
not sure
one.
that many people would use that as a quote either.
This is my house. I have to defend it, but I'm saying keep the change, you filthy animal.
I
It's definitely
made my family disappear.
so many. Yes, it's quite a lot. That's
Do
what I mean.
you know what the tagline for the film is?
Go on.
So it's a family comedy
Without the family. Yeah, got that one as well.
Very nice. I can't believe you've paired up. Where's the high five? Not had it yet.
And the quote, which means the quote is proper.
Yes.
No, it
Quote
means
is
two
right.
people agree.
Yeah. Out of 3.
I'm going to literally,
two-thirds.
just tomorrow, I'm going to go to somebody who I know knows the film
Mhm.
and be like, hold on, give me the quote. What?
I think they'll do it.
Yeah, I think they will as well.
Well, of course you're going to say this. You both
No,
picked
I
it.
think they would.
Merry Christmas, you filthy animal. Is that
Yeah.
the second one? I think that's a quote from the second one.
Right. So that then skips Matthew's
That
number
does,
3.
because that was my number 3. Home Alone was my number 3.
Okay. So we're on to my number 3.
Yeah.
Okay, we are 1996.
Keep going then.
Okay.
Oh,
Go on, no. Go on.
15.
Mm-hmm.
2 hours, 19. 7.3 IMDb rating.
He's avoiding the PG
Yes,
rating.
God, what is
Go
it?
on.
No, I said it's a 15.
Oh,
You did. Sorry, yeah.
Sorry.
Sorry.
Oh, that's what I was waiting for.
Right,
Oh,
15.
well done. You watched the film. There's
So-
swear words in it.
A comedy from 1996.
Comedy, drama, romance.
Is it a rom-com or is it a com-rom?
It's a rom-com.
It's a rom-com. Okay.
Keep going, yep.
1996.
Memorable quote, okay.
Oh, is this one Show Me the Money?
Wow. See, I would argue that's not the most quoted line.
What, from Jerry Maguire?
Yeah.
Is it Jerry Maguire?
Yes.
Oh. So you went with You Had Me at Hello.
Correct.
I would have gone for You Had Me at Hello second.
Well, you're wrong.
Show me the money.
Because you don't watch the film enough, and that's the pivotal point. Show me the money.
That's the fun
I would
bit.
have done that.
That's but that's not that pivotal.
It's earlier in the film as well.
I didn't realise You Had Me at Hello was in that film. That's just me.
What?
I thought it was in another one of the many rom-coms.
What film did you think it was in?
I had like Top Gun in my head or something like that. But another Tom Cruise film.
Another Tom Cruise film. Any other Mission Impossible?
So obviously
Definitely
Matthew,
not in that one.
The Mummy?
obviously Matthew picked this earlier and thinking it was the other film that I had.
I did.
But,
There you go. I got it earlier than it needed to be gotten.
but Jerry Maguire, obviously, it's also got the sports element, which probably plays into me a bit. He's
Yeah.
a sports agent and doing very well. And then there's a deal that sort of...
There's a memo. He says there's a memo where something along the lines of we should have less clients and more personal.
He writes, I think it's a mission
right?
statement,
Right,
if I'm
okay.
right. He writes a mission statement that challenges their ethics.
The company's ethics,
Yeah,
or just
yeah.
generally
And they-
agents.
And then, well, no, I think it's their company because he then becomes his own business.
Yeah,
And he thinks
His own agent,
he thinks he's
wasn't it? Yeah.
taking loads of people with him, but obviously they're not going to risk their professional careers over him.
it's
And
all about the
then-
NFL draft. Is that right? Because the big thing
No,
about the
at
NFL.
the very beginning,
Mm.
he thinks he is representing one of the first picks,
That's right.
and he
They
in
think
the
he's
end-
going to be first pick, and he's like, what, first or second or something, isn't he?
Yeah, and but Jerry Maguire thinks he is representing him, and then he goes, actually, I'm going with these guys because
I
They're better for my
want to
career.
rewatch this film, actually having a bit more interest in NFL since I think I watched it.
yeah, for sure. And obviously, he then keeps like one client who's an NFL player as well, who has a very good season that
He's on
year.
I thought he was on the
Cuba
out.
Gooding Jr.
Cuba
He is
Gooding
on the out,
Yeah.
and they're trying to negotiate his
I
contract
think
throughout the whole
is
season.
he getting to the end of like his fourth year or something? So it'd be the end of his original contract. and
I'm
no
not sure
one
if it's
really
his
wants him.
fourth. I think he's aging
That's
because
right.
he's
I
got
thought he was
kids.
older, yeah.
He's getting
Yeah.
older,
That's right.
and so people are less likely to take a risk on him. And they're trying to negotiate for higher money,
Mhm.
but he's got to like show his worth.
Right.
Yeah.
And so obviously-
and then he has a blinder, doesn't
Can't
he?
get
Yeah.
injured.
Yeah,
that's the worry, isn't
yeah.
it? So he's put everything on what's Cuba Gooding Jr.'s character called?
It is Rod Tidwell.
Rod Tidwell.
Tidwell.
And,
Yeah,
um,
love it.
He
Rod.
actually won the Academy Award for Best Supporting Actor.
He did. You're right. That's
in
right.
that role. But there you go.
Wow.
There you go.
So you
It's
had
one of-
me at
You had it
hello.
like, see, yeah, it's one of the two main lines.
But see, if you're looking at it from the rom-com perspective,
Yeah,
that
that's
is the
when you
most
see it,
quotable
yes.
line. That's the only one where I thought you might pick me up on
well,
this.
when you ask people about Home Alone, I'll also ask them about Jerry Maguire and see which one they come up with.
Yeah, I'm okay with that because people who watch Home Alone, I'm okay because people who watch Home Alone and
I'm all right with
Jerry
being
Maguire, I
that
think
one.
they're going to be on the same wavelength as me.
Okay.
I don't agree on that one.
Challenge
but yeah.
accepted. I'm going to
Yeah.
check. I'm going to check with as many people as possible.
I don't know how we're going to prove this. You're just going to say my mate
I'm gonna
said
film-
this.
I
Film
think
a
maybe
teams.
people should contact in and tell us what the most memorable
Well,
quote is from
at
this.
Top 5 Films that, you
Yeah, yeah.
are more than welcome to get in touch and tell us whether we're right or wrong.
Please
Or
do.
like Dan,
Yeah.
you can leave us a voice memo saying as if or of course. I don't.
As if,
Yeah,
or
as
of
if.
course. Jeremy's going for quotes. Right.
So it's my number 3, isn't it?
I'm quotable every week.
Yeah, of
Matthew.
course you are.
My
Yes, number 3, Dominic.
Right, okie doke. So, yeah, I think you could say, I'm going to stick with it. There's definitely one.
Oh,
There's one
quote.
But no, there is 2. But the one I've got is definitely the more. You won't remember the first one in its entirety, is all I'm going to say.
No, that's okay. I'm okay with that as long as you get the gist of it.
Oh, okay. Well, because of that, I'm choosing a different one. But yeah. Anyway.
So you're thinking I'm going to go somewhere else to
Do you
start
think there's
with?
2 main quotes in this movie?
Yeah.
And,
The first one is long,
okay.
so I don't think many people will actually. They'll remember the first bit, but not the entirety. And then the second one is very much a
Okay, give us some
prominent
details. I'm intrigued now.
2000.
Right.
The theatrical version is 155 minutes.
What's the non-theatrical version?
The extended version, 171.
Okay.
It's 8.5 out of 10.
What?
8.5.
Yeah.
Oh.
Action,
2000 film.
action adventure drama, 15. And
Hang on.
it's okay. I was going to give you a clue. Probably give it then, but then
adventure drama. Right. I reckon the quote, because I think I know this. I reckon it's an Oscar film. I reckon the second version has just about released to the cinema,
correct.
and I think the quote is,
Oh, whoa. I think I've guessed this for you.
"Oh, have you?" Go on.
Okay. I think, Dominic, I understand why you said 2 now.
Yeah.
But I put it down.
There's only
The
one.
first, no,
Trust
because
me.
if you give his
Oh,
name in it, then
sorry.
that would be the quote that people won't be able to remember, right?
Correct.
All
Yes.
of it.
You
Okay.
won't remember the whole legion.
can I say what it
Sorry,
is?
Yes, please do.
I believe it is the film Gladiator.
Correct. it
And
is.
so Dominic is picking the quote, Matthew,
Are you not entertained?
Are you not insane? Is that not what you're here for? Yeah.
as opposed to the I am
Maximus Decimus
Maximus
Meridius.
Decimus. I was going to say it the wrong
Commander
way.
of
Meridius.
the armies of the north.
It is a long quote. You're right.
But some people would still say that bit.
Yeah, they know.
But-
My name is Maximus Decimus Meridius.
You're right,
Yeah,
there
but
are
they wouldn't
2.
remember the whole thing.
There are 2. You're right. And are they both about the same time at the movie?
No, because Maximus
remember when
Decimus
they happened.
Meridius. He's that's when he's at the that's nearer the beginning when he is actually still one of the actual leaders.
Oh, okay.
Oh,
He's
he's
at
actually a
North.
soldier at that point.
And then
yeah.
Are You Not Entertained is when he's lost
Later
his
on.
position, and Joaquin Phoenix is
See,
kind
the
of
bit
just
was about to say the thing in
ruining him slightly.
my
but
head
yes.
for that film. I've got Joaquin Phoenix like licking with his tongue or
Yeah,
in
when
the
he's-
air like a
Oh,
snake.
he's just vile in it, isn't
He
he?
is.
horrible in that. Yeah,
Yeah, he is. He's really rare.
yeah, he's good, really good in that film. Actually, yeah.
I have not watched that film for a long time.
No,
No, and you're right. The second one's out, so now would be a prime time to do it if you're intending to go watch the second one,
it's
which
about
is
his son,
also
isn't it?
it's also getting rave reviews.
It is it?
Mm.
Okay.
I believe it's about Maximus's son, isn't it? Getting his revenge.
I don't know.
I think that's the plot.
But in this one, am I right?
Is his name Minimus?
I don't know. Mediumus. Yeah.
Yeah. Minimus Octavius. Not quite as big.
Am I right in because I have seen this film because you used to rave about it, so I had to watch it. And the first time I watched it, I didn't massively love it. I think I preferred it more the second time I watched it. But
Did it feel like a war film a bit though? Is that part of the? That's part of my problem. 'cause
it's the rising up again, isn't it? It's somebody on the top who gets knocked down and he's rising back up. And who's his mentor?
What's his name? He's
Anthony Hopkins.
No.
Anthony Hopkins?
No.
No.
Oliver,
What
for
else-
goodness
what else is he in?
sake.
I'm trying to think what he's in.
I can't remember.
Hang on.
Oliver Stone.
Oliver Stone.
Is it Oliver Stone?
Oliver Reed.
Oliver Reed?
Why have I got
That's
Oliver Stone in
Proximo.
my head as well?
Dunno.
Yeah, Oliver Reed.
Oliver Stone's director.
Oh, that's right.
Known from Oliver.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yes, it's him. Sorry.
And he's like his
mentor or such.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
Is he in charge of all the gladiators and is basically saying you can get to being in charge of the gladiators if you do well?
He's not saying that. He's saying you can be free. He's saying that if you do well
Oh.
enough, you can probably be free at some point. And
Is that a true thing, or is that something that actually never really happened?
They just said.
They just said that you could be, but they couldn't.
Probably. I
No
imagine
one's
so.
going to let you be free.
No.
You
Matthew's
have to
now bringing in
entertain
the
He just wanted to get-
historical inaccuracies.
Yeah.
But I don't think he never wanted. He just wanted to get revenge for
Right.
the death of his family because he went home and
What's
been there.
Joaquin Phoenix's character called?
Joaquin Phoenix is
Commodore?
Commodus.
Commodus, that's it.
Yeah,
A Commodus 64.
but yeah,
What's that?
A Commodore?
Commodore 64. Right, that's what you meant. I was
Yeah.
thinking,
I thought that
confused
was a
the word
reference,
Nintendo.
yeah. But it's got one of the original characters, Connie Nielsen, the new one, I believe.
Oh, in the new-
I've
in
seen
the
in
new
the trailer. Yeah, so
Right. Are you going to go watch this new one as you are a big fan of the...
potentially, yeah, I
Original.
think so. I probably should, given that I like the
I
original
think
so
you
much.
You must
yeah.
have watched that. God knows how many times.
Oh,
Yeah.
it's good music as well.
do you know what?
When he's
Actually,
walking
you
through
are
the
quite
fields,
right.
it's
Hans
got-
Zimmer,
It's
isn't
Zimmer,
it?
yeah, it is.
It is very good. And
Good
Through the
music.
Cornfield is
Yes.
great. It's on my doing work soundtracks. It's got no words. Really, it's got sort of soft singing.
Yes,
Yeah.
it's very
good.
calming,
Hold
isn't
on.
it?
Your playlist is called what?
I have a playlist of movie soundtracks because you can do work to them without ending up singing along. But it's
It's part of the fun of it.
well, yeah, but not when I'm trying to do proper work.
Oh, okay. All right.
Very good,
There we
Dom.
go.
Right, Dom.
Number 3. Very good.
I'd like to say I guessed that one. Thank you very much.
Nice, well done.
Very good.
Well done.
Very good.
I forgot what I put for you. I should put them down. There you go. Yep.
My
Okay.
number 2 then.
Coming in.
Go.
1987.
Oh.
Good year. Good year.
18.
Ooh, okay.
1 hour 47 minutes. 7.8 IMDb.
7.8.
Mm-hmm.
Ooh.
Quite high.
Genre.
Action, adventure, horror, sci-fi.
Wow.
Action, adventure, horror, sci-fi.
Yeah.
And when was it? 87. Is it?
1987.
Is it based in space mainly?
No.
No.
It was nominated for an Oscar for visual effects.
Is this a very popular
Yeah.
phrase?
Yeah.
Is it the
yes.
second in a franchise?
No.
Okay.
It's
What
not
were you
really a
thinking?
franchise.
I'm not coming.
It's the first in what I think was 7. There have been 7 films since this one.
When was the most recent?
It could only be in the last couple of years. They seem to be trying to do lots of extra stuff with it. And
Like
But it's not
prequels
the
or
second
sequels?
one.
no, this is the first one. This is absolutely the first one.
All I've got is Alien.
Is
in
that
my
because you picked the second one previously?
No. No.
Not sure though.
No,
are
no,
you?
no. I don't believe I've seen any of the. I've seen one of the other iterations of this
Yeah.
film.
head? I feel like you have to say what you're thinking. Cause
I was thinking Terminator.
No.
I was thinking something like that.
So
So there's definitely been about 7 of those now.
I can give you the character names because I don't think they'll help.
Oh,
on
okay.
then.
Hawkins, Poncho, Billy, Blaine, Mac, Anna, Dylan, and Dutch. The main character's called Dutch.
the main character.
The main character's called Dutch. There is one big star in this film. There are two. I'd
Who
say
is
there
it?
are two characters, two actors that you would know, but there is one main star, and he's a big star.
Can you tell us who that is?
No, because you'll get it pretty quick.
I don't, yeah.
I will give you some clues. So this
Oh, there
main
you go.
star was going to be Jean-Claude Van Damme originally, but he was too small compared to the rest of the cast, so they decided not to go with him because they didn't make it believable.
So it's got to be a big person.
Yes.
It's the horror bit that I'm not. Is it? Do I fix
So
on
it's
that
not
or
Arnie.
It is Arnie. So the main actor in this film is Arnie.
What's it? It's not the.
But it's not Terminator.
No, it's not
all I've
Terminator.
got is not the Running Man. What is it called?
A team of commandos on a mission
Okay.
in a Central American jungle find themselves hunted by an extraterrestrial warrior.
Is that just called Commando?
No,
No, you're going to go Predator.
I am going Predator.
Oh, okay, fine.
Now,
Do you know the line?
no.
See,
No, I
I
don't
know
either.
this line backwards and forwards. I'd say it all the time, and I can only say it in Arnie's accent.
Have I got this wrong then? Because I don't know where this is from. But if I was to
it's not
quote
Get to the
Arnie,
Chopper.
would I shout this? Yeah.
Get into the chopper.
Yeah, it's
okay.
towards the end of the film.
I couldn't work out where that was from.
I didn't know that was from there. Either.
Get him to the chopper.
Yes.
No.
Or
Get to the chopper.
is the actual
Get
phrase.
to the chopper.
There we go. Look at that. Brilliant. See?
Fine. Okay. Yes.
Yes.
I actually put that on my honourable mentions.
What, just the quote?
Under Arnie films, I put the quote because I couldn't remember where it was from.
Get to the chopper.
But yeah, love this film. Love the film. The bit where he's covered himself in mud,
Yeah.
or accidentally originally.
I've definitely seen it, but I can't remember.
I've
that
seen
film.
it as well, but I can't remember. It just seems to be one sort of chase the whole time.
It's Adrian Brody in a remake of one of them.
He must be. I don't know. The only other
then I saw the
iteration I've
Prey
watched
one.
is the so Prey is like a prequel,
That's really good. Yeah.
but I've seen
There's a Predator Alien
that's
as well.
the one I've seen. That's the one I've seen. Alien versus Predator.
Yeah.
And there's a couple of Predators.
Yeah.
Is it like Aliens? Do they go Predator?
Predator 2.
Predators?
No, it's called Predator 2. I don't know, to be honest with you. Other than the first one. The first one was good because you didn't really know who the Predator was, what the Predator was. And when you watch it, he's got sort of like weird cloaking devices and stuff. And they're being hunted for what reason you don't know. So that it seems to be one film that then switches genres because it's obviously a sort of war-based film. It's got Carl Weathers in it. That's the other.
Yeah. Saying that.
That's the other actor in it that you might know.
In Prey, that you don't know why that you know why
Yeah.
they're attacking some of them. I'm not going to give it away, but you don't know why they're just there.
Yes, and you don't really know who's attacking them. They just seem to be being attacked. They think it's from whoever they're fighting,
Yeah.
which doesn't seem to be particularly clear.
No.
Yeah. And then right at the end, someone screams.
Get him to the chopper.
Oh, sorry.
Get to the chopper.
I never knew that was from that film.
No, do you know what? I didn't either. But you know the quote.
Yeah, you do know the quote.
And
Yeah.
seeing as I know nothing else about that film in terms of, the spoken word,
Yeah.
I'd probably agree with you.
It's worth watching. I'm gonna next couple of weeks. I'm gonna try and watch this if I can find it somewhere.
Oh, you'll find it.
Yeah.
Get to the chopper.
You've probably got it on a DVD in your extensive collection.
No, don't have this one. Don't have this one.
Oh,
Yeah.
There you
Christmas presents if anyone wants to buy him one.
Yeah, there you go.
DVDs. Yeah.
A DVD. Go to HMV. I'm sure they've still
Must
got
might
them.
go to a charity shop. Right in there.
No, they don't accept it at charity shops anymore.
What,
it's not
DVDs?
worth enough money. Yeah,
You still buy the DVDs in there.
yeah, but they don't. But they don't accept DVDs, CDs, or anything like that these
There you
days. They're getting inundated with them. Think about how you wiped yours out.
Yeah.
People
Very
should
true.
keep them like I have.
Yeah.
Till it goes round in a circle and they're worth more again. Yeah.
Yeah.
So my number 2.
Yes,
Yes,
please.
please.
Number 2, Jim.
Okay, not too many years away. 1989.
Mm-hmm.
Yes, it's a U.
Mm-hmm.
1 hour 47. 6.9 out of 10.
Okay. So you. So is it comedy?
Yeah, go on, genres.
Family. It might be a
You said-
family.
What was he say?
Neither of those.
Animation.
Nope.
1989.
And it's not comedy or
animation. Is it
Family.
action? Is
It's
it
family.
action?
It's not action. It's
Can't
not
be
family.
action. Adventure. It's got to be adventure.
Adventure's not in there.
crime.
Nope.
No, not for a Universal.
Well,
'cause
no, why not?
well,
Yeah.
because if there's crime, then
Sci-fi.
Nope. This is a better game.
well, guess the genre. It's
'Cause
for
yeah.
one
I'm
with no genre.
Drama.
Drama is one of them.
Biography.
Biopic.
No.
History.
No. Sports is in there.
History and
drama.
sports.
Drama, fantasy, sports.
Fantasy.
And what
Yeah.
year? 89.
1989.
Goodness me.
So it's a fantasy sport. Is it not a real sport? As in, it's a fantasy sport that is being played.
No, it's a real sport. That's well,
Right, let's get this-
it is a real sport.
Let's get the sport.
Okay, you guess one.
Baseball.
Yes.
Is it League of Their Own?
No. I wouldn't be able to give you a quote from that film.
There's no crying in baseball.
Okay, I might have been able to give you one quote.
So it's baseball.
Is it Space Jam?
It's not.
Oh, no, I thought because that's basketball.
Oh, it is.
Because
Even though
I was thinking that, and I was like, also,
there's
I don't
baseball
know,
at the
there's-
beginning, though.
Yeah, spit shine. That's all I've gone for. But God, yeah,
You loved that film.
I still
couldn't
love
give
it.
you any quotes from that film.
I couldn't give you a quote from Space
So
Jam,
it's baseball.
except for "We're the monsters."
Is
Yeah.
it? If you build it, they will come.
He will come. Yeah, if you build it, he will come.
It's
What's
Field
that?
of Dreams.
Field of Dreams.
Never
Kevin-
seen it.
Kevin
Kevin
Costner.
Costner.
Kevin
I've heard about it,
Costner. Who
Again,
says
good quote,
if you
though.
build it, he will come?
I don't know, but it's in Wayne's World. In Wayne's World, I think it's
What a reference.
I think it's Wayne's World 2.
It's officially down as the voice.
Oh, is that right? It's just the voice. Is it a ghost that tells him to
Yeah,
do that?
because he
No,
only
is that-
hears it.
It's a narrator,
Oh,
is it?
really?
Or is it just...
Yeah, because I thought originally it was James Earl Jones, because James Earl Jones plays like a guy who's there. So Dominic, in case you don't know,
Yeah, tell us the storyline.
so a farmer in a state in America. I'm not gonna lie, I don't know which
Delaware?
one.
A southern state.
No,
Iowa?
I think it's Iowa,
Something like that.
somewhere like that. He hears a voice telling him to build a baseball field in where
In
his
his cornfield.
cornfield is. Yeah.
Oh, okay.
And he thinks it's obviously a deity because you don't get blessed by
Hang on.
a voice saying
Right,
things.
I've not seen this. He thinks it's a deity. That's his first thought, not I'm schizophrenic.
No, there's a lot of self-doubt in the whole thing.
Right.
Um,
In the end, he just goes mad and
but
thinks
he
I might as well
does.
build
He
it.
does build this field, and basically spirits of legendary baseball players start turning up and playing baseball.
That's the fantasy element.
That is the fantasy element of
Okay.
it. And basically they're
Thank you for that.
playing as they go through it.
Does
And
he see them?
Yeah.
It's not just like we see them play, but he doesn't. He sees all these old...
Yeah, and interacts with them.
What are they, who are they to him? Just...
Famous
Is it-
baseball players.
Oh, sorry, you said that. Sorry.
Can I ask a question? There's obviously
What's
a story
the,
arc.
What's the point?
Yes, there you go. What's the story arc?
In
Not
my
the
head,
storyline,
yeah.
because you've sort of given us the plot. Is there a
what's he
reason for
achieving?
it?
There's a sort of he's a madman, no one believes him, and then he gets vindicated towards the end
Because
by
everyone sees
other
the
people.
ghosts.
Well,
Does he get good at
without
baseball?
ruining it? No, he doesn't play like that.
He doesn't play. Oh, okay.
Well, not really.
It's quite a famous film, this.
To
And
be
we
fair,
have
who's
no
gonna
idea
throw
what
the
it
ball?
is.
Who's going to throw the ball?
Yeah, it's more to do with
not a real ball.
There's a lot
That's what I
of
mean.
It's a ghost
because
ball.
he's got family. There's a lot of family links between
Right.
this whole thing as well. Not just his direct family, but his sort of parents and and that sort of stuff, and the relationship between it.
His heritage, as such or not? They've got nothing
Well,
to do
yeah,
with it.
like his dad,
Okay.
and that sort of thing. But yeah, it's just I suppose I didn't think of it as a spiritual film, but it could theoretically.
I was about to
be.
say, is it also about believing or dealing? Is it anything to do with dealing with people with mental illness?
No, I don't think that's its
Do you
primary
enjoy the
focus.
film? Do you enjoy the film?
Yeah,
Okay, no, I'm just asking. I
I
don't
think
know.
it's from what I've heard, it's a very good film. It just
I can't
currently
see the
sounds a
point.
bit.
I mean, yeah, but
Yes.
you'd struggle with it because perhaps you don't play baseball.
Is it slow?
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah,
I
and
just feel like, is there like,
and like his
some sort of-
family fall out with him at one point because he's potentially losing money because he's got a baseball field and no corn, and they're like, "Why are you doing this? Like, this is mental."
Well, I'm asking that exact question. I don't know.
Does he die at the end of it? Is that
No,
like-
I'm not
He's
telling the
giving
ending.
He's not going to spoil. He's
Oh,
not
okay,
you.
sorry.
You're going to have
He's
to
not
watch
giving
it.
you the
Not
answer.
It's an hour and 47 minutes of your
Yeah.
life.
Okay.
There you go.
Yeah,
you can
fair
watch it in
enough,
2 different bits. So you can watch like 50 minutes here, 50 minutes there.
Yeah, well, you can do it however you want. I'm not going to
Yeah.
judge you, but
Fair enough. Okay.
But if you start it, you have to finish it.
and
Yeah.
it's got people that you would know that are in it. It's got Ray Liotta's in it, Kevin Costner, James Earl Jones, Burt Lancaster. Yeah,
Right.
Fair enough. I didn't. Yeah, I've not seen it, so I don't know the quote.
I knew the quote.
I
Knew the
didn't
quote.
know though. It's based on a book.
Okay.
Like the whole
No, I didn't know that,
thing
actually.
comes from a book, but it must be probably bigger in America because it's to do with baseball.
Yeah.
But yeah,
Wow.
That's your number 2.
Yeah. Dom's
but
number
apparently
2.
you can visit the baseball field as well.
Well, they actually created it then.
Yeah, as in it's a real field.
Yeah.
Is it like a crop circle?
Well, it's diamond.
Oh, okay.
I suppose it could be the outfield could be, but yeah.
Yeah.
A crop,
No,
a
it
crop
can't be. It
sector.
can't be because it has to be played in a
It's a crop
diamond.
sector.
Yeah.
I'm just thinking of how they. Okay, fine.
But there you go.
Okay, so
Right up my street.
Very good. Yeah, that is just your kind of thing.
yeah, it is. It is very
Right,
much so.
Dominic, on to your
Number 2. Right. Again, this has got a lot of quotes, but one that people will be able to recite.
Straight off.
Yeah.
They won't go to the other ones.
No, because I don't think they will be. I don't think they'll be able to. They're
Okay.
long. And
Well, I can't
things
wait
like
to
that, but
quote this to you then.
yeah. You will. I guarantee you will.
Give us some.
1994.
2
2 hours, 34 minutes.
2 hours 34 minutes.
That's
That
a long
It
film.
is a long film.
8.9 out of 10.
What?
He's just gone to the top rated film.
I
Right,
haven't-
keep going.
He's gone-
19.
He's
You
gone
will
for the
say-
most
You will say
quotable.
this is definitely a you film when I say it. So, crime drama.
Yeah,
It's an
okay.
18,
What year are we?
Crime drama 18.
1994. I'll give it.
Are we
Star-
lock, stock, or?
Starring
go.
Tom Hardy.
No, it's not. There is a lot of famous people. I'm not going to say that
Oh.
kind of names. Or
Oh,
anything
I
like
know.
that.
Hang on.
I know, but I'm not sure which quote I'm going to.
No.
Well,
I've got an
okay.
idea for a lot of quotes for this one.
Can
Yeah.
I name the film?
Yeah.
I think it's. Are we in Pulp Fiction?
We are in
land?
Pulp Fiction, yes.
What quote would I do?
I
Instant.
know
Don't
what I
think
would
about
do.
it. Don't think
okay,
about
if I
it.
did
I
think
would
about
do
it-
in the diner.
Okay, no.
If I was to think about it, I would go straight to the Bible quote.
Oh, the Ezekiel.
Yes.
But can you say the whole thing?
No.
No, that's my point. So my exact one is the what they call quarter pounder in France. Royale with cheese.
Royale with cheese.
I still think I would have gone to the lady shouting in the diner on the table.
But what does she say?
Depends what company I was
your hands up, I am.
in. Any of you move, I'll execute every
What song
last
is that
one
at the
of you.
beginning of?
Scooby Snacks
Yeah, there you
by
go.
Fun Loving Criminals.
Yeah.
That's in a song. Can't be a quote.
Yeah, true. That's why I've ruled it out twice.
Right. Okay. Good. That great film.
Great film. There are quite a few.
There are
on this
lots
and
of
those.
quotes, but that's 'cause it's
Ezekiel
a
is
cult
so
film.
long.
It's a cult
That's the
film,
thing.
isn't it?
But yeah, like
Say what again?
that's my one of my that's my favourite, but it's not the most. It's not the best quotable one.
I can quote lots of that.
I'm not sold by the idea of you say Pulp Fiction and everyone goes to the Royale with cheese.
$5
quote.
milkshake. That's a pretty good milkshake. Yeah. Isn't that Steve Buscemi that serves them in the diner?
Oh, I don't know. That's a
I
very
believe
good
it is. He's dressed up as Buddy Holly.
Oh, is he really?
I think so. Yeah.
That kind of rings true in my
Yeah.
head, but I also could imagine that if you described it just as you did.
Yeah. Jack Rabbit
Yeah.
Slims.
But you're right, Dominic. That is a very Dominic film.
That is a very
You
dominant.
probably
film.
watched
That
it when
is-
you were
lot
about
of-
13.
Yeah.
No, I remember. We remember the story about that
Yeah.
where we started watching.
Dad
this.
walked in with big names.
And the bit where, Ving Rhames with Zed's dead, baby. The bit just before that was when Dad walked in and went, "What are you watching?" As
Yeah, he's done that a lot of times when he's just let us watch something and he comes in at the worst
were you
point.
there for that, Jim?
No.
So Dad walks in. I'm watching it with Dom at the point where he's slowly creeping into the basement
Yeah.
and downstairs with the Japanese samurai sword while he opens the door
Opens the
and
door
he sees
and he
Ving Rhames.
sees-
With a gag.
Yeah. That's the point Dad walked in.
He's done that a lot of times.
Hi, Dad.
Yeah.
Dom didn't watch the rest of that film.
Did he
that
walk
day.
straight back out?
No, he didn't.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I think he did question what on earth we were watching, that maybe it
Yeah.
wasn't appropriate for a 13-year-old.
But you still finished.
You
the
might
film.
not have even been 13 at that point.
No, don't think so. Probably not.
Oh, third child syndrome
Oh,
over
no.
here. Matthew would
Well,
never
bear
got
in mind,
away
I was-
with that.
No.
I was 7 when it came out, so I don't think we would have waited that long.
No, it wouldn't. It would have been.
I know, but it would have had to go to TV.
Yeah, that wasn't that long. back
No,
then,
that
wasn't it?
was back then.
No,
like
it
5
tape.
years.
I'm sure I had it on tape. We had it on
No.
video cassette.
No.
Without going off tangent.
And even then, that would have taken 2 years to get to tape.
So Dom would have been 9.
9.
All right, I'm not
Yeah.
suggesting that.
might
I
have
think
been
no,
10
I think
or
that's a
11.
taped off the telly tape.
I reckon you were secondary school.
Probably,
Yeah,
yeah, definitely.
And if you were about 11 or 12,
Great
then that would have made
parenting,
me
Mum
about
and Dad.
18. That
Great
sounds about
parenting,
right.
Mum
That's
and
fine,
Dad.
yeah.
Yeah.
Put them in front of the telly.
See, they end up watching, yeah.
Yeah.
But there you go. Yeah. So,
And you turned out all right.
Yeah.
Could have been better.
Doesn't do his
But-
research, but
Yeah.
no. I'm lazy. That's what
Oh,
that's okay. There we go.
too busy watching movies.
Yeah. It's a good job he's got a podcast, though.
Yeah.
Yeah.
There we go. But that is my number 2.
Very
Right,
good.
on to
Like
the
that
number
quote.
ones.
Number 1.
Right, my number 1. Jeremy will not be happy.
Because he hasn't seen it.
No, he has
Multiple
seen
quotes.
it. Multiple quotes.
No.
This is an eminently quotable film. Like,
So I
very
better get the
quotable.
main quote in your opinion.
Well, I think this does depend on your mood, as Dom said earlier. Right, 1975.
Oh, okay. Number 1, this is, yeah.
Yeah.
So you've had 2 70s films.
Yet 2 1975 films, in fact. Yeah.
What a year.
What a year.
There we go.
Good year for quotes. 1975, PG, which I was slightly surprised with. 1 hour, 32 minutes, 8.2 IMDb. Adventure,
0.2, blimey.
comedy, fantasy.
Hold on.
Jim, you got it.
I've actually written down loads of quotes. I'm not going to give you them just yet.
Say the genres again.
Action. No, it's not action. Adventure, comedy, fantasy.
Which quote are you, out of the ones that you're picking, how long is the quote that you've got?
It's 5 words.
Oh, no, it can't be the one I'm thinking because he definitely picked that before.
Go on, you got to say it now.
No, I think
It doesn't matter if you're wrong.
He's picked Inigo Montoya before.
Princess Bride.
Princess Bride.
Yeah.
Yep.
And also I think that's 80s, not 70s. But
Yep.
Is it like that?
What rating is it? You
PG.
PG.
Yeah.
I can give you a tagline.
Yeah, go on, give
Go
us
on.
a few. Go on.
Tagline makes Ben-Hur look like an epic.
Huh? It's comedy, he said as well, right?
Yeah.
Is it a
it's
Monty
comedy.
Python?
It is a Monty Python.
Oh, okay.
Is it Life of Brian then?
It's not because I've chosen that.
yeah,
chosen that
I
before.
thought you had. So we're going Holy Grail?
It is the Holy Grail.
Oh, right, okay.
It's Monty Python, the Holy
Pause.
Grail. Right.
If we're going Holy Grail, I can only go one place.
I've got one as
Okay.
well.
And I would literally state who I was.
Oh,
Oh.
I'm thinking of the wrong one then.
Right. What would you go with? Then you would. What
I'd
would your
go with the
quote
Knights.
be? No, that is
Oh.
not the quote that I've gone with.
I'd go
What
with...
would you go with, Tom?
I don't know if I've got the right one. I've got the one that's like a shrubbery.
Yeah, I'll
Yeah.
be in that scene. See?
Yeah.
Is that,
That is
the
that
right?
scene.
Is that the right
That
film?
is the right film.
A shrubbery.
Yeah.
We are the Knights who say knee. So are you going to go?
Yeah.
Nice echo.
Dominic did that by
That was
himself,
really
by
good.
the
I
way.
like that one. No, yeah.
So you're going to go, it's merely a flesh wound.
That's the one I'm going for.
Okay.
It's just a flesh wound.
Is that the tiger one? What's
no,
the tiger?
that's a meaning of life.
Ah, sorry. Okay.
No, he's having. This is so. It is Monty
I'm
Python
with Dominic.
and the Holy Grail.
I would have gone, we are the Knights who say knee, and then I'd have gone, shrubbery.
Shrubbery. Yeah.
We are no longer the knights who say knee. We are now the knights who say ippy ippy cow. No, I didn't go with that one.
Quotes.
No, it's the it's where they're having a fight and he takes
Oh,
takes
no,
his
yes.
takes
Okay,
his
fine.
takes his arm off and he goes, I have beaten you. He says, look, you stupid. You've got no arms left. Yes, I have. He goes, look. He goes, it's a flesh wound. Yeah, I think that's.
Did I add the word mere?
Yes, you did add the word. It's
Okay.
just it's a flesh wound.
That's very apt
is,
though,
yeah.
for the time of it, yeah.
It's merely a flesh wound.
And then they carry.
Come back, I'll buy your head, I'll buy your legs
That's
off.
right. That's right. He goes, what are you going to do? Bleed on me? Love it. So funny. I've got the other quotes. Do you want to hear some other quotes? Tell us your name. Oh, you are someone who summons the fire. Tell us your name. There are some who call me Tim. Just like it.
Not sure that's quotable.
That one is quotable.
I put Monty Python, but I didn't know which one.
Bring out your dead.
What, for Matthew?
Yeah.
Did you?
Oh, you can't. Hold on.
Very
That's,
good.
I don't know them.
Half mark.
At best. At best.
How about I fart in your general direction, or your mother was a hamster and your father smelled like elderberries. Where he's being French.
Oh, you were talking about the guy on
The castle.
The castle.
Castle.
Yeah.
Ah.
See, that's more quotable than the other one you just
No,
gave.
it's a
Home
flesh
Alone,
wound.
isn't it? That
It's a
last
flesh. Yeah, that was right. Well done. Yeah, that was Home Alone.
That was a mix of Home Alone and...
So yeah, I really like that.
Dude,
scene.
no.
Dubious again.
No,
That's
I'd
not
say
the
you'd-
direct quote.
you
that
know the
you
quote.
guys-
You know
I
the
know
quote.
it, but it's not the one I went to first.
Best quotable line. Best quotable line.
There we
Absolutely
go.
love that film. And I actually did think I wanted it number one because there are so many quotes in it that I thought were all top rate quotes as well. Has a cult following, the film.
Okay, well, I'm going to throw spanner in the work with my number one then.
Yes, please.
Because you are definitely going to get the quote because it is the first thing that comes to your mind.
What, when you say quote?
When I say this film, you will say this quote.
Is
Fact.
this a...
Fact.
Okay, God.
Can I just go straight for the
I
quote?
want
then?
to quote... Well, I do as well, but
Okay,
have you said
no,
this
how
film
about-
before?
Have I seen this film
No,
before?
no. Have you said this film in one of your lists before?
Do you know what? I have no idea. We're on episode 28 and I can't remember over 100
Right,
times.
I've got one straight away.
I've got
but go
one
on.
quote. I'm going to go with one guess.
Go on.
Just is it To Infinity and Beyond?
Correct.
Wow, I literally don't know where that came from. I didn't even hear the
I thought you
year.
were going to go Step Brothers again. But yeah.
No.
No, do you know what? I thought Step
Because
Brothers. then I
Step Brothers
thought-
has too many quotes.
I also,
Oh,
well,
yeah,
I couldn't
fine.
really name one standout quote.
Other than there's so much room for activity.
Yeah, exactly.
Yes, other than that one.
Yeah. Did we just become best friends? Would have been it. But there's too many there. But you say Toy Story, no one is not saying To Infinity and Beyond.
I don't
The
know.
only one on
You're a sad little man. You have my pity.
nobody is saying that, Matthew.
Well, someone just did.
There's a
Because
snake
you
in my boot.
just
What about
guessed
that
the
one?
film from before I even gave any credits. For those of you who want to know, by the way, 1995. Yes, it's a U. 1 hour 21 minutes. Animation adventure comedy. 8.3 out of 10.
Well, I mean,
there's quite a lot of Woody ones though.
it is obviously
Isn't
yeah.
When
Snake
you
in my
pull,
boots.
there's a
Snake in my
boot.
boots. Yeah. But that's the closest you're getting. But everybody, when you say Toy Story, is going
To Infinity. Yeah.
correct.
Tim
No,
Allen.
well,
Tim
you
Allen.
didn't even have to say Toy Story, Jem. So I'm not disagreeing.
But
with,
where'd that come
with
from?
the quote? I'm not sure. I'm going to be honest with you.
Well, probably because I said I've given away my 15, so we're now in PG or U territory.
Well, yeah. I also thought if he's going to go with, you were saying I can't give you the quote. You'll get it initially, like straight away. It's one of the handful of quotes that are very quotable.
Yeah, I thought. Yeah, I'll tell you what I thought I was going to go in a minute. But yeah, for you.
Yeah.
What do you like about the quote, Jeremy? Do you like the quote, or is it the film that you've gone with?
Oh, I love the film. Like, especially time and place.
Mm.
Like, that's the first CGI complete film. It's revolutionary if you think about where it stands in.
It's the first Pixar one. Was it the first CGI?
No, I think it's
completely?
the first full CGI film.
Oh.
Because before then, you would have had some bits and pieces
Animations,
like
yeah.
Industrial Light and Magic,
Yeah.
but you haven't gone to
Full film.
a
right.
full film of it.
Do you know what? Yeah, Toy Story films are the ones that I don't think. I think they're all very good. As in, like, I'm trying to put them in a specific order.
As in,
I
you don't think
kinda
there's
struggle.
you don't think there's a weak one?
No, I don't think so. I think they've done
the
that really
fourth
well.
one.
No,
I don't know.
With
I think the
Forky.
Forky character is very
Forky's
good.
very good.
I can
Yeah,
remember
but
more about
the
fourth one.
arc on that isn't great. I don't like the way they leave it, and then they tell me that there's a fifth one. So
I
then
would
you're
s-
like, well, why did they end the fourth one like that?
I would say the second one's the weakest
I don't disagree.
out of the four.
Which I'm trying to think. Which one?
I
With
definitely
Bullet
prefer.
and Jesse.
I
Yeah,
definitely
okay.
prefer.
Stinky
Oh,
Pete.
no.
I like
Prospector.
3.
I do like 3. I think 3 would be second of my list.
With Lotsa.
Lotso, yeah, or Lotso.
Not so.
Yeah.
1, 3, 4, 2.
Two.
There's my
No,
order.
I'd probably go 1, 3, 2, 4.
But yeah, that's what. Anyway,
Yeah.
that's my point. I'm saying they've all got their.
They have their little spark of magic.
But
Absolutely,
apparently
yeah.
the newest one that is yet to be
Fifth
finished,
one.
the fifth one, is going to be to do with the issue of technology.
I feel like that's a mistake they're making a fifth one, but we'll see.
Well, no, basically I think they're going to say like nobody plays with toys anymore.
Yeah, maybe it'll be. Yeah, they're all on the scrap heap.
How do you become relevant in a tech world? But there we go.
There we go.
But yeah, Toy Story. I don't know anyone who's seen it who doesn't. I wondered though if people would prefer the newest ones now because of the quality of the. Like, I don't know if you know, but if you look carefully,
Yeah, if you watch it, it doesn't look quite.
like at
clean.
Andy's party, all the kids
Oh,
look
yeah.
like Andy
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh no. Yeah.
because they couldn't
Yeah.
be bothered.
But is it because they couldn't be bothered, or do you think they also rationalised it in that the
How
toys,
long would it take?
Well, the toys would all think that the kids all look the same. Like the kids,
Well, no, they know the difference between their kid and another kid.
they do, but when they're not,
Well, how do they
paying
know
attention-
that difference if
I
they
think
were
that
all
you're
the
right. I
same
think it's
face?
just laziness. in
I
the
think
nicest way
no,
possible.
laziness. The
No,
first ever
that's-
animated
that's
film is
harsh.
Well, no,
laziness.
as in, like, if they all look the same,
I
they're probably
think
use the same
laziness
thing.
now.
No, but
Yeah.
I think it's rendering. How long does it take
Yeah.
back then? And we've already got this designed. Do we just try and hide it in different colours of clothing?
That's what I mean. That's my laziness, not as in like in the fact that they.
I know what you mean.
Yeah, I'm not.
Obviously, it's not lazy because it was
Disregarding
the
how
first ever
Yeah, and
animated
it's
full CGI film.
Exactly.
It must have
was the best-
taken
it was the
forever.
best they could do at that point. Yeah.
Yeah,
At the time
but,
they
so
had.
I do wonder whether people, if you started there, although my daughter loves it,
Do you think your daughter would know the quote? If you said, tell me something
if
that
I
someone
started
says.
it, she
if
would.
someone says in Toy Story.
But Matthew, she calls the film Woody and Buzz, not Toy Story.
Well, you
That's
call
very
it that.
true.
Can we watch Woody and Buzz 2? Can we watch Woody and Buzz 3? And we even watch Woody and Buzz all the shorts as well.
You need to correct her on that.
No, I'm all right with it. It makes more sense if we're
It
honest.
is, yeah. That's what it's about, isn't it?
It's not really about all the toys, is it? It's about Woody and Buzz.
Friends at school are not going to know what she's talking about.
What
Yeah,
if you
they
say
will.
Woody and Buzz?
Yeah, they will.
I'm sorry. What is this film you're talking about with characters that sound like they're out of Toy Story, but they're not quite? Okay. Thank you, Dominic. You're number one.
Come on, Dom.
My number one. Right.
Finish this list off. Let's make sure I've got
Okay.
your quote on this one. I don't think I have.
Oh, Dominic gave a look there, which is you might not get this. Have
No.
I seen this film?
I don't think so.
Okay.
I've said it before. You definitely should,
Mm.
but I'm pretty sure you said you haven't in the past. Right. So 2008, 90 minutes.
Well, I think that is one of the most. That's the most modern we've come up with for a quote today.
Yeah.
2008.
It's 7.7 out of 10. Action crime thriller.
Of course.
PG-13.
Hmm.
And I'm trying to think how many there are. Yeah, so there's 3. They've done 3 in this franchise, and there's a TV series based on this particular.
3 and
Film.
a TV series.
Yes,
Did you give genres?
Action crime
thriller.
And what was the rating?
Bro-
PG-13.
PG-13. Yeah, 7.7 out of 10. It's only a 90-minute film. It's about the Mills family.
Oh, the Mills.
Not as
Yeah.
in AA Mills.
No, Mills. MILLS. Is that right?
MILLS. Yes.
Okay.
I'm going to need more.
Um,
3 in a series, though. One series, or
Are they all
It's-
separate characters, or do you have a repeating character through the 3 series?
through the 3 films, they're repeating characters. Yeah,
And the series, TV series?
completely different from what I'm aware.
Mm.
I've not seen it. I just thought I'd had my fact in. I've not seen it. It was in 2017, so it was much the first. Yeah.
Okay.
I think that's the bit that's thrown me off now.
Yeah,
then.
well,
So
I thought it might
this happened. So this particular quote
Mm-hmm.
that happens on a phone call. I can't give you too much without giving the complete.
On a phone call.
So
In 2008. Can you give us...
Are they using a phone box?
no.
A mobile phone?
Yes. So the film was shot in Paris. It's based in Paris. The first film.
I know the film. Thank you.
Okay.
Right, I got it straight
And
away
it's
from
about-
that. Paris, that's all I needed.
Can you name the quote?
Yes.
Definite?
Go
I
on.
have a particular set of skills.
Oh, I know now. There's a series.
Yeah, I didn't know there was a series.
yeah.
So you're
That
talking
is the
about
quote, right?
you're talking about Taken.
I am talking about Taken. Yes.
I have seen Taken.
So that is that's the start of the very, very long quote.
It
But
is
obviously,
long.
everyone will remember I will look for you, I will find you, and I will kill you, essentially. But yet it starts with the
That's
I have a
very
particular
long
set-
quote.
It is a long quote. It's quite
Yeah.
a long conversation on the
I
phone,
have a
isn't it?
particular set of skills. Yeah.
Yeah, that's the bit I
If you
remember
let my
from it,
daughter go
actually.
now, that'll be the end of it. Yeah, etc., etc. But the bit that people will quote is probably the I will look for you. And then
I've only seen the first one. I feel like he was quite careless to lose people a second and third time. Was it his wife in the second
I
one?
think I've seen.
Boris the
I've
bullet
seen.
dodgers in the third one from memory, or a second one. One of them. Yeah,
I've seen
There's
the first one. I think I switched over and Taken 3 was on at one point, but I didn't really engage with it. But I have seen the first one,
Oh, you have
and
seen it,
actually,
okay,
and I actually thought it was all right.
First one's good.
Yeah.
Yeah, really
First
good.
one's very good. It's good action. It's only PG-13.
Yeah,
Thought there might be more swearing in there.
way with the level of content.
Might have been a 12A in the cinema.
yeah, potentially.
You're
but-
talking about child trafficking.
Kidnapping.
Yeah,
Wow,
Yeah, but-
hold on,
but-
it's implied more than that.
I agree.
People are
True, 'cause they're
buying
buying
these
them, aren't
kids
they? Yeah.
in
they are in an actual
the
Maybe.
view only room
in
or
a
whatever
blackout
it is.
room. In a blackout room. Yeah,
Yeah, they're bidding on them.
before she goes to the ferry or the
If
boat.
it's PG-13, that'd be the same as a 12A.
Mm.
Oh, that
That was yeah, but it was like
And then if it's released
16 years ago.
on film,
Well,
in this, if it's released on DVD, CD, whatever it is, not CD.
CD
You
on a
said
CD
earlier.
ROM.
Blu-ray.
On
and
my
it would-
Betamax.
That'll be 12. It'll be a 12. 12 sounds about right.
I thought it would be more than that, but there we go.
But yeah, no, I think.
Can you tell us the full quote?
No, it's quite long. I've got like
Not
not
done that
written the
bit,
whole
no.
thing.
Not bothering with all of it.
No, not the whole thing.
How many,
That's what I said,
how many
the bit that you
pages would
remember.
it be then?
It's not then. It's about 100 words or something. So it's like
Is it? Is there like a conversation, a back and forth?
no, because he at that point he's asked them a few questions and he's given them the ultimatum, and then he goes,
Right.
and then he goes
I will find you.
because he said pass the phone. He picks the phone up and says it.
Not that I like picking you up on this. Features the best quotable singular line.
Yeah, I will look for you. I'll find you, and I'll.
Is it
kill you.
one line? There's no full stop in between
Is
it.
the line.
Yeah. There's full stops and comma in there. So if you take the full stop, yeah,
Then that's one line.
yeah, that I will look for you. I will find you.
Oh, I
and
don't
will kill
know.
you.
You could have a full stop in a line. If someone said, "I've got a line in a movie,"
I'd expect them to have one line.
they'd speak once without someone else talking. That's what I'd say is a line in a movie, and then someone else would speak.
But no, but then it would be,
And then if they spoke again, they'd have
it'd be
two
a
lines.
phrase.
Yeah,
If
but
it
you'd
was,
say I'd have a line in a movie.
no.
It doesn't have to be a sentence.
I'd say lines.
Yeah, if you had two different occasions where you
different-
spoke
yeah.
with someone else speaking in between.
Oh
that'd be
no,
two
I'd say
lines.
lines if I had to say something that was longer than one line.
Back and forth,
No,
maybe. But anyway, yeah.
I disagree.
Well, okay.
Agree to disagree.
Just saying that's more of a, not a line, it's more of a phrase.
I have a particular set of skills.
Particular.
It's been a long day.
Right.
Very good.
But there we go.
So I got Dominic's Gladiator. Matthew, I really didn't know. I thought you might go Silence of the Lambs.
That was in my top 5 until recently, and I thought,
You've been reading my
thought it was a bit long.
profiles again.
I thought, well, I obviously guessed Monty Python, but I had another couple underneath. The one that I chose was Monty Python up top. Before
You didn't
say
know
it,
which
Jeremy.
Monty Python.
Yeah,
No.
one of three or four films.
I'm surprised someone didn't go Anchorman with Milk was a bad choice or something like that. But yeah,
I had Anchorman as a choice for Jem. I thought he might go Anchorman.
Can't have it because it's got multiple lines. You can't say there's one quotable line from
Depends,
that.
it says best quotable line. Don't forget the title is best
60%
quotable
of the time it works every time.
That was one.
Yeah, but my argument would be it's not the best.
case of emotion.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Milk was a bad choice.
Yeah, milk
Yeah.
was no choice.
Yes,
That's a good one.
But see, there's too many.
But I had and for you, I had Step Brothers, and my secondary one that I was like, I thought you were going to say something from Lord of the Rings, like with Sam.
No, I would
Boyle
rather
and-
go You Shall Not Pass from the first one would
Yeah.
be the more memorable.
Boyle and
No.
Boyle and mash 'em, stick 'em in a stew.
Yeah, that would have been the two. Yeah.
Yeah, but then you got to tell me which one that's out of. Now you're
Third
struggling.
one,
Third
third
one,
one,
is
because they're halfway up Mount Morden, aren't they?
Well,
I
Yeah,
had.
they're
I
close to
thought.
the-
I had no idea what you were going to go for, Dom. I thought you might go for Snatch. I thought there was going to be Dags, something like that, like Dags, or something that Bricktop might say. A nemesis.
Yeah, but they're quite long.
They are quite long, which is
Yeah.
why I didn't end up going. But my final guess was I thought you might end up going for Dumb and Dumber, just because they're very quotable.
No, I was thinking Ace Ventura for quite a while, but
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
yeah.
Nice.
okay. So that's that. Have we got any honourable mentions we haven't talked about already?
Yeah, quite a lot, but
Yeah.
Karate Kid.
Yeah.
Wax on, wax off.
Yeah, I need to put that in. But
That
Is
is.
Is that
What?
quite?
what do you mean?
Yeah, it is a quote.
Yeah.
Sweep
Ace
the
Ventura.
leg.
I was going to go, oh, right.
Yeah.
But yeah. Dark Knight.
Why so serious?
Yep.
Yeah. There you go.
See,
that
there
would
we
be a
go.
good one.
E.T.
See that?
E.T.
Oh yeah,
Phone
E.T.
Home.
E.T. Phone Home
Yeah.
for sure.
Airplane. Is that the one that Don't Call Me Shirley?
Right. There was too many from this. I thought about Airplane. Airplane has so many quotes. It's brilliant.
But I think I'm with Dom that most people would go to the Shirley quote.
They would.
straight off.
Shirley, you can't be serious. In fact,
Then,
people use it all
yeah.
the time.
Last one was A Few Good Men. I thought that one.
Yeah, that's a
You
classic.
can't
I
handle
thought
the
that.
truth.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I thought it was a lot longer than that. I thought you meant the truth. The truth. You can't handle the truth.
Well, it's
But
a
he
back
actually
and
just
forth,
says-
isn't it? It's a
yeah.
back and forth.
Yeah, he's trying to rile him up at that point. But yeah. Matthew, any more?
I had this one time at band camp.
Nice.
Yeah, that is quite good actually.
I did think of some Mean Girls quotes. So like,
Too many.
You go again, Coco.
you go again, Coco.
That's the
That was
one
the
I
But
main
that's
one.
very
I'd
specific
choose.
to you
Yeah,
because
that
I've
is.
mentioned this quote to other people.
What, they've never heard of it.
and then people don't.
Well, that's
people
wrong.
brush over
This is
that.
for you again, Coco.
And then from Aliens, Game Over, man. Game over.
From Aliens.
Yes, from
Yeah.
Aliens. Bill Paxton, I believe it is.
Yeah.
Mm.
Okay. The only other ones I can think of is I could name quite a few Arnie films, like Kindergarten Cop, but that would be more
with Dominic.
Yes, but Ferris Bueller I thought was
Yeah.
quite mentionable. Fight Club, you could argue. The Star Wars is an interesting one because, which Star Wars do you attribute it to? Because everyone will say, "May the Force be with you," but
And then
I would
misquote
not.
Empire Strikes Back as well.
yeah, exactly.
Not the Luke, I am your father.
Dirty Harry. Do you feel lucky, Punk?
Yeah.
Very popular. Dirty Dancing.
In the mirror. Yeah.
Spinal Tap. This one goes to 11. Hunger Games.
May the odds be ever in your favour.
Correct.
Or I volunteer as tribute.
No, I would have gone with the first one,
Yeah.
like you. And then I did have,
What has
as
he
you
got?
mentioned,
Peter.
no, I did have films like no, not getting back into Hook.
He could have gone Hook.
Bangarang Pan would have been more popular.
No.
Anyway.
But it is for us. But
Looky,
you've
looky,
got to think
looky, looky.
outside of us.
Looky, like a hooky. That one as well.
Yeah.
Anyway.
Okay, right. Anyway,
Nothing happened. Yeah.
I didn't put bed knobs and broomsticks on there for that reason as
Yeah,
well.
right.
Triguna Magoiti Trigorum Zeta Steve. But that's
quite
part of the
good.
song.
Yeah.
So I couldn't put that one in. But there you go.
They say it first.
I know they do.
It's on a medal, isn't it? So it's not. Yeah.
Star
Right.
of Astaroth. Okay. Tom's
So-
face.
Let's do a summary.
Okay.
Yeah. Okay. Cool.
I'll start then.
Matthew first.
So, for my top 5 films that feature the best quotable line, I've got Jaws with the line, "You're gonna need a bigger boat." I've got number 4, Apollo 13, with "Houston, we have a problem." Number 3 was Home Alone with "Keep the change, you filthy animal." Number 2 was Predator with "Get to the chopper." And number 1
Nice.
was Monty Python and the Holy Grail. It's just a flesh wound.
Okay. My number 5 was Notting Hill with Just a Girl standing in front of a boy asking him to love her. My number 4 was The Italian Job with "You're only supposed to blow the bloody doors off." My number 3 was Jerry Maguire, "You had me at hello." My number 2 was Field of Dreams, "If you build it, he will come." And my number 1 was Toy Story, "To Infinity and Beyond."
Okay, and on to me. So my number 5 was Die Hard with Yippee-ki-yay, my number 4 was Home Alone, "Keep the change, you filthy animal." Number 3 was Gladiator, "Are you not entertained?" Number 2 was Pulp Fiction, "Royale with cheese." I'm obviously paraphrasing this, but and then number 1 was Taken, "I will look for you, I will find you, and I will kill you."
Wow.
So that's a good top 5 from me, and everyone else gave one. And I just need people to get in touch with us at Top 5 Films. That if we have missed a quote or we have picked the wrong quote, I think is going to be
wrong
more
quote.
prominent.
Quite a lot of arguing today. I mean, between us.
I told you from the off that my thoughts on the
not
way
happy.
that I interpreted the.
Wasn't happy. Wasn't
Top 5
happy
films
with
that.
more than one quote.
No, you can't pick a film with more than one quote because then.
It's not a good film then.
Show me the money. Anyway.
Right. If you want to get in touch with us, you can. If you want to join us next week, you're more than welcome for the top 5 films that extra so that we can quiz it a bit more and you can find out what we've been watching. But other than that, it's time for you to say bye now, please.
Bye now, please.
Goodbye, everyone.
Bye.